how do you really just tear out the soul of your characters, especially your hero? This is where it begins. Hi guys, welcome back. It's Arabella and I am here to help you become an epic storyteller. So let's get into it. It's the disaster beat. Okay, I'm done messing around. So this beat is the epitome of you didn't see that coming. Love this beat. I love them all, but I love this beat because seriously, this is where you thought the midpoint was crazy, which by the way, go watch it. Go watch the rest of the videos because you're not going to understand what I'm talking about here. But how do you really just tear out the soul of your characters, especially your hero? This is where it begins. Depending on what you did in the previous beat, if you haven't watched it, watch it. Depending on if you did a false victory or a false defeat, it's going to determine sort of what happens here. So if you did a false victory, your characters are really on a high and you're going to slap them so hard. You're going to hit them with a bus is what you're going to do. And that's going to really knock them off their high of what they thought was a win. And then if they had a defeat, you are going to take a shovel and whack them in the head with it. And it's going to suck. It's going to suck for them because they're going to go from low to even lower and then even lower. What do you call that? Murphy's Law? If it can go wrong, it will go wrong and you should expect it to go wrong. Yeah. That's what you want to do. And I want to do a little caveat here because I see a lot of people do a lot of external shit go wrong here, and do that, obviously. But if you really want to like make your readers scream and cry, you really want all the internal conflict to sort of explode here as well. You want characters to be fighting with each other. You want the hearts to break. You want the relationships to be ended. You just want to throw it all at them. This is just, oh, it's bad and it needs to be bad because the beat that follows is going to bring your character to their knees. I know I've been goofing off the last couple of videos, but I'm serious here. Your characters are going to be brought to their knees, to their ultimate breaking point from the physical world and also their emotional world. The entire story, they have been believing that what they want, they're gonna get, and it's gonna make them happy. And either they got it in the last beat with the victory and they realized that it wasn't going to make them happy at all, or they haven't gotten it yet and they realize in the next beat after this that one, they're never going to get it, and two, it's not going to make them happy. It's not. It can't. That they have to do the internal work, the realization. They have to look at themselves throughout a distorted lens of their misbelief and say, oh God, this isn't real. My thinking is flawed. And we'll get more to that later, but I'm stressing the importance of this beat because the next one is so important in your character's arc. Disaster beat is very important. You need to bring them to their knees and hurt them in the worst ways that you can, emotionally, physically, and really get them in their misbelief, in their lie, where they're just like it's awful that they can't go on. The goal, have you ever heard of someone just being so sick of a situation that they hit a breaking point, they hit rock bottom, and they just know they can't put up with their own bullshit anymore? That's what you want to do with your character. And the disaster beat is what facilitates all of that and then leads you into the following beat. So I hope that made sense. We're gonna keep it short and sweet for you guys. I don't like to overcomplicate this stuff. So thank you for staying to the whole end of the video, and hey, join my newsletter. You can actually join Arabella's army now. Like, what? So join the newsletter, give this a like. There's freebies in the newsletter as well, and I'm so glad that you are here and your support means everything to me. So I'll see you guys in the next one.
red.